Alright, hello, my name is Khalil Payne. I'm currently a freshman at McEachern High School, and that's located in Powder Springs, Georgia. Today, I'll be talking to you or telling you my story, basically, and this is off of the second question that you guys have. My first, before I start, I want to tell you that I'm adopted, and this will help you understand most of the things I'm going to tell you. So I'm adopted by my grandparents. Nadine Payne and Brent Payne Sr. My biological parents, they weren't in a really good situation. My biological father was abusive, and my biological mother, she didn't want me to be around those type of things. And she was really the one that had, she had common sense, while my biological father, he just did any and everything. So she didn't want me to bring around him at all. So I was adopted by my grandparents, and I'm gonna start off when I was 7 years old. When I was 7 years old, I wanted to go to my biological parents' house just to hang out or whatever. One day, my Janice, who was my biological mother, she went to go to work because she had to, and my biological father, Jonathan, he had to stay. He had the day off, so he was just gonna stay home. So when she left, just a few hours later, like I would say around 12, he decided to teach me how to skateboard. So he had me on the skateboard. Now, weird enough, it was his pink skateboard, but I didn't question. And the weirder part was we had a driveway that goes like this, going into the street. And it was like an actual street that cars go off of, real traffic and stuff. So he had me go off the driveway. He gave me a little push. Think, I didn't really think. So I was going down, and I was thinking, I feel like I'm doing something wrong, but I'm probably just not good today. Last second, I jumped off because it was just this total instinct where I just jumped off. Something just told me jump off. Right when I jumped off, I landed into the grass and stuff, and a little bit of the concrete, and I had a little bit of cuts and stuff, and the skateboard actually got hit by a car, and the car kept going. So that was pretty much a near death situation. And Jonathan, when I looked back to see if he was there, he was gone. He was already in the house. So that just proved to me that really he does not care at all. About me or my brother or my sister. I mean, he basically just had an attempt to kill me. Just when I was 7 years old. Now we're gonna speed it up to when I'm 9 years old. 9 years old in third grade, and I'm coming back home from the bus. Had a decent day at school. I walk up the steps. I have a good PB&J sandwich. And mom came from work just about an hour later, and excuse me, and she comes up the steps and she's crying, but it's not like you just see somebody crying. You want to assure them and all that. It was horrible. She was crying immensely. It was really bad. So Jordan and I, Jordan's my little brother, we both knew something was wrong. Like something huge had happened that was not good. So we tried to ask her, and she said just wait till she gets upstairs. So she told us to sit at the table, and we did. And she sat at the table right between Jordan and I. And she told us exactly this: Janice had been found dead, and she'd been dead for 3 days. And a few years later, I found out that Janice had been killed by drug overdose. My biological father, Jonathan, and a few of his friends had helped kill her, keep her down on the ground, and kill her by putting illegal drugs inside of her. And I'm not gonna say the details of how because it's too graphic. But that's the basically the reason why like he killed her. It wasn't really. It's there's no reason why you should kill somebody. I'm not saying that there is, but there was no good reason at all that he really would have. I mean, the only reason he had was because he wanted Amira, but he couldn't have her. He couldn't take care of her, so she said no, and Amira came with us to be raised and everything, and she currently still is. So I'm sorry. Uh, we're gonna go to when I was in sixth grade. When I was just about to be in sixth grade, they had us try out our instruments in orchestra. I decided to be in orchestra first because I always thought orchestra was pretty cool. So they had me try the violin, and obviously, when you just first hold the bow, it looks really weird. Oh, it feels really weird. And I didn't like the way that I had to hold it and everything, do all of this. I honestly don't like holding the instrument up. So I decided to do something else. They gave me the viola. I don't like that either. Because, I mean, I had to hold it up. But the size was good though. So I'm not going to lie about that. And then they had the cello. When I had the cello, I had no idea what I was playing or doing. But I had like a type of connection with it. Like, at the same time, like I felt like I know what I was doing. Like this is going to take me far. Like, I'm going to go somewhere with this. So I made a mental note in my head. That's it. And then they asked me to play if I wanted to play the bass. I said no because I thought I was gonna fall over and die or something. Because that thing was twice the size of myself, and it's still taller than I am. So I was. It's almost like I was scared of it till this day. But sometimes I play just to fiddle around. But I'm gonna get back to what I'm supposed to be talking about. Music has helped me get through my toughest parts of my life because my mom told me make lemons into lemonade, and music was how I turned my lemons into lemonade. I don't I didn't look at the past and let that torment me or let that just have me stay here because if like my dad said, if you're driving on the highway and if you look backwards, you're gonna crash because you don't know where you're going. And I can't keep looking at the past because then I wouldn't know where I'm going because I'm too focused on the past. So I had to keep looking to the future and see what will be better for my future because it's at the end of the day, it's not about what it's not about the past. It's about what's going to happen. It's what's going to happen because like you can't just basically do everything and base everything off of somebody just because of what they did 3 years ago because things can change just like like America has changed. So music has helped a lot through everything, and I can even like express myself through music as well. Like say if so I was just learning Elgar cello concerto number one, and I be playing. I would be playing my butt off. Like I will have 2 hour rehearsals every day after doing homework. Sometimes I even put my homework to the side and just play it. I just can't wait to go home or just to go to class. And I just really enjoy playing the cello. That's the thing that I love the most to do. And music is just it's unique. It shows your passion for it, and it shows how unique that person can be. So I believe that this can take me really far. It really can. So thank you for listening. I really appreciate it. So that's my answer for the question. Thank you.